Hey everyone, this is your friendly neighborhood Christian, Kelly Fry. I'm going to continue reading my Bible. We're still in Genesis, and thank you for being here with me. I really do appreciate it, and hope you can stay for the whole video. But let me get to where I left off from last time, okay? Let's see here. So we're at Joseph in Potiphar's house. Now Joseph had been taken to Egypt. An Egyptian named Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh and the captain of the guards, caught him, bought him from the Israelites who had brought him there. The Lord was with Joseph, and he became a successful man, serving in the household of an Egyptian master. Then his master saw the Lord was with him, and that the Lord had made everything he did successful. Joseph found favor with his master and became his personal attendant. Potiphar also put him in charge of his household and placed all that he owned under his authority. From the time he put him in charge of his household and all that he owned, the Lord blessed the Egyptian's house because of Joseph. The Lord's blessing was on all that he owned in his house and in the fields. He left all that he owned under Joseph's authority. He did not concern himself with anything except the food he ate. Joseph was well built and handsome. After his master's wife looked longingly at Joseph and said, "Sleep with me." But he refused. "Look," he said to his master's wife, "with me here my master does not concern himself with anything in his house, and he has put all that he owns under my authority." So I don't think Joseph should have said that to her, because now she's getting in her head. Now the wheels are turning in her head, like, ooh, how can I get him in trouble? And no one in his house is greater than I am. He withheld nothing from me except you, because you are his wife. So how could I do this immense evil? How could I sin against God? Although she spoke to Joseph day after day, refused to go to bed with her. Now one day he went into the house to do his work, and none of the household servants were there. She grabbed him by his garment and said, "Sleep with me." But leaving his garment in her hand, he escaped and ran outside. She tried to rape him. Oh my gosh, she tried to rape him, people. That's wrong on her part. All sorts of ways wrong on her part. So Potiphar's wife tried to rape Joseph, and ran outside. When she saw what he left in his garment with her and had run outside, she called her household servants. "Look," she said to them, "my husband brought a Hebrew man to make fools of us. He came to me so he could sleep with me." And I screamed as loud as I could when he heard me screaming for help, he left his garment beside me and ran outside. So, I think that was stupid on her part to even tell them that. That should have given them the idea that something's up. But, money has ways of doing things to people's heads. So because she's Potiphar's wife and her servants are hearing her lies, they automatically assume that she's right and Joseph is wrong. And that's just plain wrong. Cena! Go lay down!
Let's go outside. Let's go outside.
Go outside, Zena. Go outside. Go outside. Go outside!
Outside?
Outside!
Honey. Amanda. Amanda's right here. Amanda.
So, then she told him the same story. So Potiphar came home and told him the same story that she's told her servants, which is wrong on her part, to do that. So Potiphar's wife was evil and conniving and a bee. You know what I mean when I say that. Bitch. bitch. The Hebrew slave you brought to us came to make a fool of me, but when I screamed for help, he left his garment beside me and ran outside. When his master heard the story his wife told him, "These are the things your slave did to me." He was furious and had him thrown into prison, where the king's prisoners were confined. So Joseph was there in prison, and now we're at Joseph in prison. So, Potiphar's wife is a conniving, lying B word, and there are some women out there who will do that. I haven't heard any women who are out there that will actually do that, but I know that they're out there. And if you're one of them that's watching my video, shame on you. Shame on you for doing that to other men. But yeah, that's the message in the Bible for today. Don't be a conniving B word and liar. Don't be a liar and conniving and a B word. I'm trying to keep this G-rated. Okay, people? Okay, talk to y'all later. Bye.